You know, I just love showing you my veggie patch every month. But tonight, we're actually going to help out a young couple who want a Veggie Haven of their very own. And they've asked for a bit of help. Now, for this job, I'm calling in the reinforcements. Adam.
How are you, Graham? I'm happy to help.
You can help?
Well, I don't have a green thumb up, mate, so keep me away from the... Well, you got one?
I've got one.
That's awesome.
Between the two of us, we can get this done, buddy.
Let's do it, mate.
Charlotte, do you want to build a sandcastle?
Don and Nick and their 3 children have a great backyard. There's plenty of room for the kids to play, and they even have a pool.
But they really want the kids to learn how to grow, harvest and cook food fresh from their very own garden. But they're stuck on just what, how, where and when. Hey.
Hello.
Donna.
How you going,
Nick,
Graham?
how are you, mate?
It's me.
Hi, Adam.
OK, so what sort of veggies would you like to grow?
Look, I think the general veggies that we use every single week.
Yeah.
Kids love to cook.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about a veggie patch. It gets the kids involved in the garden.
Well, once you get them growing, you get them eating, they're set for life, isn't
Perfect.
it? Now, what about herbs?
Yeah, look, I'm not a fan of coriander.
Oh, no, neither am I. I hate coriander.
I mean, they too don't like it, guys.
Yeah, love it.
You love it?
No, I think you're alone there, Nick.
Yeah. So no coriander.
Sorry, mate.
You're out. Can we have a look at this spot?
We shall check it out.
Definitely gets a lot of sun.
Yeah,
Sunshine,
plenty.
you know?
Yeah.
That's the secret of success of Veggie Patch. The minute you get shade, you get weak plants, you get fungal diseases, then you get insects, so full sun is going to be a perfect spot to grow some fabulous veggies.
Yeah, and I can see there's a sand pit.
Could we maybe bring it in a bit? Maybe
right.
make a bit of a feature out of it.
Another reason for the kids to come to the
Get
veggie.
involved. Now, this fence is a bit of a worry, mate. It halves the garden.
Definitely does, and there's a lot of empty space over on the side of the pool that I think we can incorporate into this backyard.
You're going to be busy. I can see that. Can you give me a hand? Because we've got to get this lawn up.
I'll take you, Donna.
Excellent.
That's
All
some work
right.
to do.
Come on, Charlotte, we've got
Come
some
on,
work.
coriander man.
Yeah, let's go.
I've got to show you. First things first, let's work out what we're dealing with. We'll need to remove a section of this grass. So I'm on the measuring tape and Nick's on the spray can.
Should just slide out.
Brilliant.
That, beautiful.
Done.
We'll go that way.
Up this way.
And as you can see, this will just make the return like that.
Perfect.
But one thing you want to keep in mind when you're dealing with pool fences is obviously the laws, regulations. You want to contact your council and make sure that you get them right because it's all about safety for kids and
Great.
keeping them out. And obviously, if you can't get it done in one day, you want to make sure that you set up a temporary structure to keep the kids out until you get the job done.
OK, Nick, now we've got to get this lawn up. I have actually put down a veggie garden on top of grass, but it doesn't always work. This is particularly strong, healthy buffalo grass, and the last thing you want is it come through and give you grief later on. So we'll use the turf cutter, get the lawn up, but you'll need eyes and you'll need ears. And I'll go and check what these clowns are doing over here. Hey, Adam!
So I think we put the pool fence over here, then it opens up this whole area to the backyard. But we've got a concrete slab here. What used to be here, a shed?
Very old shed that was falling down when we've moved in.
We're going to have to put a bit of power into getting this one up.
Good luck.
Hey, mate, I can save you
Okay.
a bit of back-breaking work because I'm looking for a spot for a compost bin.
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
Now, Donna, we've got some plants to buy. Let's go shopping.
All right, good luck.
With Donna and Graham off to Bunnings to select the ultimate plants for the ultimate veggie patch, it's up to Nick and I to finish off the prep work. It's goodbye patch of lawn and hello you pool fence. Hey Nick, fence is done.
Yep.
Looks like you prepared this garden area.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Tell me you're feeling strong, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Donna and I are off to buy the plants while Adam and Nick get the garden beds prepared.
Got a bit of weight in them, don't they?
They do.
Now, I'm no gardening expert, but I do know that raised beds have many advantages. For starters, you're not bending over all the time, so it's a lot easier on your back. But also, the terrace in it gives a nice visual illusion. So under instruction from Graham, the plan is to put in a raised garden bed at the back with a bench seat. The sandpit will move front and centre, and there'll be garden beds at each end. Now, mate, it's good talking about it, but we've got a lot of work to do. We'll get cracking there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, beautiful. Simple construction is the real beauty of these garden beds. Hardwood sleepers stacked and screwed. It doesn't get any easier than that. Nice looking box, mate.
Yep. Look at that. Lovely.
No, can't go wrong. If you start with a good level base, then the following layers will just fall into place. Now, Nick, you might be wondering why we've dug these trenches, but as you can vouch for me, mate, these sleepers weigh an absolute ton.
Yep.
It's a lot easier, rather than getting your power saw, ripping down one end, and then trying to flip it over and rip down the other end. We've decided to dig these trenches to keep all our sleepers level. This ground's nice and soft, so it was just a quicker process. Something to keep in mind. Nick and I have been banging on about how heavy these hardwood sleepers are, and they are also more expensive than other options, like treated pine. But for this job, the hardwood was the better option. And that's because there's this beautiful hardwood deck and pergola in the backyard, so we want to tie the whole area together. But also, it's the sheer weight of these sleepers. They weigh an absolute ton. So that means it's less supports that I need to put in the ground to hold these planter boxes in place, which makes my job a lot easier. All right, mate. Now, to finish it off where the joint is, to tie them all together, we're just going to use these pine cleats.
Righto.
We'll slip it at the back so it goes halfway over both joints.
Yep.
We're going to want to keep it below the soil line and simply screw it off. Won't be going anywhere. We're in the home stretch of the construction phase. With 3 little ones, the kids zone is an important area in this garden. That's why we've put the new sandpit front and centre. Well, mate, I think this is a perfect size sandpit for the kids. And the best part is these lower beds, they can plant whatever they like in it. That's all the hard work done. I say me and you go put our feet up.
Pretty sure I hear a truck in the driveway now.
No, mate, we'll leave it for someone else. Let's go.
Okay, all done? Fantastic. Good on you, buddy. Okay, well, the boys are really making good advance there.
Oh, good.
Adam and Nick have got the garden beds in. My guys are putting in the soil. Now, the soil I've chosen is an organic veggie mix. You can get it in bags or you can get it in bulk.
Okay.
Now, on top of that, I've added some cow manure and they've dug that through. All you'll need during the year is some fertiliser. Remind me to give you that later.
Will do.
Okay, let's get our veggies.
Let's go shopping.
It's a great time of the year at the beginning of the season. Okay, your choice. What are you up to?
Well, getting into the warmer months, some salad things, so lettuce and...
Lettuce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's celery. Celery's always really good.
Great. Nick loves that.
What about peas? I'm going to put those tea peas in. They'd be perfect.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Look at those.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, I've got a bit of an idea for an arbor passion fruit and a fantastic idea for a strawberry pot. You'll love
yum.
it. Now, grab one of those white ones. It's called Blondie.
Wow.
It's a beauty. I rather like it.
Okay.
Okay, and if you can grab a couple of those, because I'll need a few of them.
Okay.
Now, you've got to go for tomatoes. Look at the variety.
Wow.
It's an
How do you
incredible...
decide?
Well, it's just a case of growing some of the old ones, some of the new ones. Get some of those big fellows there because
Okay.
we'll need those.
Great.
Oh, Groslis, an old French one, and Rouge.
Yep.
Oh, the kids, tumbling yellow. The original tomatoes were yellow.
Really?
Yeah, pink pearl. They're new.
I like the name.
Yeah, and they get a lot less fruit fly and insect problems, so they're
Right.
easier to grow. Now, are you into pesto?
Love it.
Okay, well, you've got to have basil. The other great thing about basil, it discourages white fly from attacking your tomatoes. Okay, look at all these herbs, great fresh flavours. You can't beat them fresh.
Yeah.
Lemon thyme, perfect. Curry plant.
Great.
Oh, a couple of mint
Yep.
and some parsley. So we've built these couple of garden beds either side of the sand pit, and I thought because they're low down, be perfect for the girls.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so we'll get some marigolds. Look at that colour.
Yeah,
and those pansies would be great. Actually, I'm running out of room. Could you carry those?
Done.
Awesome. Our shopping's almost done. I need to pick up a couple of arches for the passion fruit. And these bamboo stakes will make perfect tomato towers. Well, you've got all the flavours you can imagine on these trolleys.
Yeah, definitely.
The kids are going to love it too.
Absolutely.
How good's the sandpit turned out, mate?
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Now, we've got these big, wide paths here, which is great because it leaves us enough room to get a long bench seat along here.
Yep.
So we have the same sleepers as the planter boxes, cut up a few legs. We're going to sit them in place. And then sit the sleepers on top. We'll be relaxing in no time.
Perfect.
Mate, how good's that?
Looks sensational.
No time sitting around.
We've done a fair bit, haven't we?
Well
looking-
done, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We're ready to plant, but mate, I thought this path you were going to finish it.
I thought the gardeners looked after the path.
The landscaper looks after the path. You know a good landscaper. That's him. He's out in the street.
Yeah, g'day, mate. I've got a delivery for Jason Hodges. Is he around?
Yes, mate. Just tip this right on the top here, mate.
Hello, brother.
Give me that.
High five. Keep on trucking until you reach the top. Never stop for rolling. Keep on trucking.
Up here with so many veggies. Hello.
I've got some materials. A day ago, they used to be an ugly concrete slab. Now they're going to be a beautiful ag floor for this garden, which looks fantastic. You both know what you're doing. All I need is a couple of barrows and a couple of blokes to help me.
Yeah, we're building a
We're inside
compost.
for a cup. I see ya.
See you, Chase.
Go to it, champ.
All by myself, don't want to move ag. All by... Luckily, it's not a huge area. A couple of barrows and we should be done. Now, it's important to remember that this is ag and not road base. So ag, everything's roughly the same size, but when it doesn't have the sand grit in it, it doesn't compact, so it'll always crunch underneath your foot. And don't worry about weed mat. If you put it down thick enough, and I'm putting it down about 100 mil, the only weeds that are going to grow are ones that fall from the sky, when birds fly over your property or they blow in. Weed mat just doesn't work.
For the compost bins, I'm using some old hardwood pallets. I'm just going to cut them down to size so they fit in our space. And because we're using old hardwood pallets, I thought I'll stick with the tradition and use a good old handsaw. And then it's a bit of mesh to hold the compost in. Graham tells me the mesh is also great because it allows airflow through the bins to accelerate the composting process. So the construction is super simple, but really effective. It's definitely built to last. Rails at the front will create a barrier to keep the compost in place, but still allow easy access when you need it. Let's give it a go, mate.
Give it a test. Perfect.
Come on, mate, you're holding up production.
Sorry.
And sharing is caring. I'm sure Hodgie won't miss some of his recycled aggregate, which will keep our new compost bins weed-free.
My work here is done.
So all those lettuce, they'll be great. They'll last right through the season.
Righto, kids.
Yep, you're
Work's done. See you, mate. Got
Awesome.
another makeover to do. See you, Don. Nice to meet you.
Half day.
Go on, Dan.
Half day.
Half day Hodges, they call me. I'm stealing your rake.
We've got work to do.
Great.
Yes, the veggies won't plant themselves. Now, if we get some string on these little bamboo stakes, you'll be able to grow peas and beans here for years. Now, the type of string I've got is a little bit thicker, and it means that the beans and the little tendrils can climb onto it much more easily. Right, OK, done. Now, at this time of the year, it's still plenty of time to get those pea seedlings planted because they've already shot. OK, now we can plant them, I think, best on the inside of the post. And then you'll see that they just sit on those lower strings already. Now, we've got this beautiful archway. And remember, at the nursery, we bought these passion fruit. Now, these are non-grafted, which means they're not going to sucker. So look at that, it's already holding on. You know, they're amazing.
Starts young.
Now, this is really the fun bit. Now, there's a bit of a trick with planting tomatoes because they actually develop roots up and down the stem.
Okay.
So you can actually plant them a little bit deeper and you end up with stronger plants.
Okay.
Beautiful. This is a little yellow tomato. It's a tumbling tomato or spillover, so we'll plant it right on the edge, then the kids can just harvest the fruit themselves.
The kids will love it.
Won't they be great?
Yeah.
Now, you can buy a strawberry pot, but even better still, you can actually make one. Now, the strawberries just go in at the front. In this case, the strawberry must sit just at the original soil level. They rot off really quickly. Now, just on the edge here, I'm planting some sweet Alice. Not only do they have a wonderful honey perfume, but they look pretty.
They do look beautiful.
Done. See all these little flowers here?
Yep.
Fruit for Christmas
Ah, beautiful.
on the pavlova. Okay.
Perfect timing.
This garden is going to be a gardener and a chef's dream. We've got artichokes, kale, blueberries, corn, and even curry plants. You won't believe how it's going to look by the time we're finished.
I might have even learnt something about gardening working with Graham. The final mystery is, why do we need 3 compost bins?
Oh, great job, lads.
Graham.
Fantastic. I love these bins. I do. I really love them.
They're good, aren't they? But tell me, we've made 3 of them. Me and Nick are wondering, why are we making 3?
OK. I'm setting you up for a lifetime of compost making. Now, what happens is that when you get one bin, something goes in there and, oh, geez, it's full. So then you start on this one. Then you fill up the second bin, then the third bin. But by that stage, this one here started to compress down. So you move that one into here, then that one into here, and after about 6 or 7 months, you've got free soil coming out of here. Hey, let's get this stuff in there. Now, it all goes in, no dairy, just chuck it in. The other trick is it's just like a lasagna. Layer upon layer upon layer. And it's the combination of different textures and materials in those layers that will make you well-balanced compost. OK, fantastic. Now I've got one more garden bed to finish, then it's all finished. See ya.
Cheers.
Our final job is a very special one. It's time for Charlotte and Jade to plant out their very own garden beds. OK, now, what we've got to do is with this little beautiful... Oh, I wish I had one of these. You just dig a little hole, pop it in the hole. Can you do that? Oh, that was such a good job. You could come and work for me if you like. Can you pop that plant in that little hole? Oh, you're so good. OK, do you like lettuce? Oh, it's beautiful with tomato.
I love the tomato.
Do you?
Go
Well, I'll help you put this one in the ground for you. We'll turn it upside down, nice and careful. Give it a little shake. Whoa, dirt everywhere.
It goes everywhere.
It did. You know, I started gardening when I was about 4. So younger than you. Yeah, you're 4, same age. You and I were the same age. I've been gardening for the last 10 years. Isn't that good?
Welcome to your new veggie garden.
I've got a pansy.
Did you do this?
What do you think,
There
guys?
you go.
This is amazing.
How different does it look with the plants in?
Comes to life, doesn't it? You've got flowers, you've got vegetables, you've got herbs, plants that'll bring the bees in, the lavender, tomatoes.
We've got a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a market garden.
Amazing.
And as well, of course, you've got the compost bins there.
Me and Nick know how it works now.
Exactly.
Busy. Yep.
Okay. Any favourites?
I think I'm going to love the passion fruit vine once it comes over.
Fruit hang down,
Kids can pick them off and
Yeah.
cut them open and eat them.
sitting there having ice cream, you think, yeah, have some passion fruit, just walk out.
Oh, when they get tied in the sandpit.
Sandpit's great. The construction is terrific. Congratulations, mate, because it's good and solid. The kids can play on it, they can sit on it.
It's not going anywhere, definitely not. Definitely
And you
not.
can sit down, relax. The only thing you got to do, give it a nice little seaweed watering every now and again.
Yep.
He's already had a present. There's yours.
Thank
Bit of
you.
fertiliser. Give it a bit of a feed, and that's all you need to do. But don't forget to harvest.
Okay.
Thank you,
What
darling.
do we say for our beautiful veggie patch?
Thank you.
Can I have a cuddle? Can I have a cuddle? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You enjoy it. Eat all those veggies up and just have a lot of fun in your sandpit.
Enjoy.
Thank you.